Okay, welcome to week 6. Great that everybody has made it this far. Hopefully you're all progressing and making good inroads and some insights into how Qigong can be of benefit to your life, your daily practice and how it benefits everything. I know some people have been feeding back some great information to me on the changes that have been made and the insights that they're seeing, and really, really good like that. And tonight we'll overview everything we've done so far, because I was just looking through the whole thing and you can see how much we've covered in the 6 weeks. I also sent an email out today to all of you guys with a PDF document which goes through the form, the System K form. So hopefully you've all got that in your inbox at the moment, and you can print that off and have it as a reference manual. So that'll really be good for you for going forward, for just going back. And it's got pictures in it, it's got descriptions of each of the moves, and it's got some other little nuggets of wisdom that I've learned along the way. So hopefully that'll be a benefit to everybody. So if we look back over the last 6 weeks, what we've covered, we learned about the meridian system, and I put pictures of all of the meridians in there. Well, not all of them, but the ones that are relevant to what we're doing. So becoming familiar with the meridians, where they are, their locations, and the associated emotions with them, and how we can help to change those emotional states through the meridians by the practice of Qigong. So really get familiar with them, even print them off, make a little folder for yourself maybe, and put that all together. So you have the meridian system, you have the understanding of the pathways where they start, and the condition of the body, and the associated emotions then as well. Okay, so we should have, as I say, the meridian system. You should have the PDF file then with the covering the System K and some other tips for practicing. There is a good clearing statement in the PDF as well that you can try and experiment with. And it's about opening the energy gates of the body. So have a try with that on any issues that you may have. We learned about the Dantian. So we learned about the lower Dantian, middle Dantian, and the upper Dantian. And we learned that the lower Dantian is connected with the Jing energy, so the physical energy. And then the middle Dantian is the Qi. And then the upper Dantian is the Shen, or the spirit. So it was really good that we learned to understand where these centers are and the makeup of them, and how we need to always be cultivating the Jing energy here, and then we need to transform that into the Qi, and then work on higher levels to transform that into the Shen. So cultivating the Qi and balancing the 3 Dantians is a really important practice to do as well. So we've covered this over the 6 weeks, so it's really important to go back over them and to make sure that you're practicing them on a daily basis, because as life can get stressful and different drains can come on the energy system, we want to assure that we're keeping and maintaining the Dantians in the correct positions. We always need to remember as well in the practice that as we breathe, the hands follow the breath. So most of the time when we're breathing in, hands are rising, we're breathing out, the hands are sinking. So we'll be rising and sinking in stances as well. So that's important to remember as well. So reviewing this, so going back over the previous videos, making notes. What I also suggest at this stage as well is, if you haven't been doing it already, is to get a journal and to use your journal to journal all of the things that happen as you practice. So day 1, how was it? Day 2, as the weeks go on and you practice and you go deeper and deeper, writing in your journal each day as to what transformations, what breakthroughs that you've got, and how things have changed for you. So that's really important thing to do as well. You can read lots and lots of books on Qigong, and there's thousands of them. But the best book that you'll ever read is the one that you've written for yourself and your own experience, and how Qigong has been an experience for you. So I've done this a lot over the years. I have many, many different notebooks on the different trainings. And when I get new teachings and new trainings and I practice them, then I journal as to what effect it has for me. And then I learn, through my own, suppose you call it Qigong experiment on yourself, you learn how it affects you. We also covered the full form. So you have the full workable form now, the System K form, and that's going to be with you forever. Okay, so Now that you've got that on video, you can practice it every day, and then it'll start to become part of, you won't need to see the videos anymore. It'll become muscle memory, it'll be part of what you are. And the more you practice that, and then the deeper levels that you go into it on, as the practice improves for you along the way. So you have a full System K form, and again, as I say, you've got the PDF file to go with that now as well in your email. Silk reeling, we covered silk reeling as well. Really relaxing and Qigong movement, very good for building up the energy in the body. So that's a good one to practice. And you can take that out individually and practice that by yourself. We did some standing postures. So we had some different standing postures, so holding postures, different postures we were standing in, all these kind of postures. Some of them can be a challenge to do. So 3 minutes, 5 minutes, working on that and building up that internal power just by doing the standing postures. It opens up a lot of the tendon pathways and the ligaments and really builds a strong foundation through doing the standing practice. So we'll do some more of them tonight just to remind you of how good they are and how much of a challenge they can be. And standing posts, so standing and holding, we covered postures like this. Standing postures are really good for strengthening the body as well. And there's whole books written. I have this, I can find it here. No, it's not here. And yeah, there's a whole book written on called Qigong, which is this whole book written on just standing postures alone. And when I find the book later on, I'll put the picture in to the group so that you can all have a look at that. And it's a really interesting book, but it's really in depth into standing postures and how they benefit the body. So we've learned so much over the 6 weeks. You've got a lot of things there that are going to help your daily practice, going to help to improve your health on so many different levels. And just to get this far, to commit to yourself for the 6 weeks is a fabulous achievement. So give yourselves all a pat on the back for that. And it's really good to see that you've stuck with the program and stayed in there. And I know some people can't make it and they watch the recordings, and that's all fine. And that's the good thing with the technology, is we have the recordings and we have the YouTube videos there forever. So we always have them. So what we're going to do now tonight is going to do some basic warm-ups. We're going to go through some of the Dantian balancing. We'll go through the whole form, and we'll do some silk reeling and some tapping at the end then to bring us through. So you're going to see a whole practice put together. So this is how you can do a whole daily practice for yourself from start to finish. And then always remember, if you're running out of time or you don't have enough time today, you can take pieces out, you can work on a certain area, and we'll add in 1 or 2 little postures maybe at the end, which is coming from the next course that's coming. So if you've really enjoyed tonight's or the last 6 weeks course, I'm going to start another 6-week program in the next week or 2. So if you're interested in that, just let me know, either email me, message me, and we'll send you the link then to join up to the next course. Next course is going to be on the Qi Life Method. And the Qi Life Method is a hybrid Qigong system that was given to me from my own teacher. And it's a combination of many different movements. There will be flowing spinal movements. There'll be standing postures. There'll be Qigong, which is more internal work. And so there's lots of stuff to come in the next program as well. So if you want to learn some more, stay tuned and just let me know where you want to go to next. So we're going to do a 6-week program. So enough talking for now. Let's get to work and let's start to move some Qi and get this Qigong evening. Week number 6, ready to rock. Okay, so the first thing, of course, when you go to start your practice is you want to become present. So you're going to stand feet shoulder width apart, sinking your feet into the ground, going through the kidney point, remembering the kidney 1 point on the base of the feet, Yang Chuan. From this point, you're going to connect from the top of the head to the heavens through Bai Wei. As you start to connect these 2 points, this is the starting point for all of your Qigong, creating that duality of movement between the heaven and the earth. Then you have this human existence, as we say, in between. So the first thing is always become present, connecting the heaven and the earth, and just standing for a minute to connect. Taking in 3 deep breaths, expanding the belly on the in-breath, breathing in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Moving into the warm-up now, starting at the neck, turning the head left, right. So it's really important to do your warm-up before. Get the body prepared. Just looking left and right. Staying connected, staying present. The head back to center, gentle roll to the left, rolling to the right, left, right, back to center. Rolling the shoulders forward. Remember at the start, it's like your diagnostic tool as you go through each movement. You're feeling the tension, roll the shoulders back, feeling the different levels in the body. How does it feel when I go this direction? Go forward. How does it feel when I go forward? All the time at the start of the practice, just setting up this diagnostic for yourself. Rolling back. Good. Cross the hands over, one on top of the other. Stretch through the middle. Come down, swap the hands over, stretch through. And you can alternate these movements. So you can do 2 or 3 in the one direction, or you can keep crossing them over like we're going to do tonight. Change. And each time you make a new movement, you're creating a new neural pathway in the brain. So you're setting up the brain for more information. Changing one more time. Twisting in. Down. Remembering about the meridian pathways in the hands, lungs, the large intestine, the heart, small intestine. Just give the body a shake. Roll the hips out. Start to move the hips and down to the legs. You've got the meridian points ending in the feet, spleen, the liver, stomach, gallbladder, bladder. So again, becoming familiar with the meridian pathways, where they go, what's the associated emotions. If you feel a pain in your body, have a look at where the meridian line is and see, okay, this is the 6th meridian today. So the gallbladder channel might be a little bit feeling too much energy there. So you can have a look at that and what exercises can I do to balance that. Then check in afterwards, how does it feel? Bring the knees together, circle the knees. Opening up the knees. Knees are really important. Keeping us moving forward. Change direction. Some people have been saying just even the warm-up alone has changed a lot of things for them. Feel less tense, less stressed. Roll the ankle now. Change direction. Roll the opposite one. Change. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of shaking. Remember, shaking moves the lymphatic system, opens up all the joints, you start to load up the joints, moving from the center all of the time. So shaking, breathing in the nose, out through the mouth, making the ha sound to open the heart. Ha. Breathe in. Ha. Breathe in. shaking. Just allowing the body to waken up, moving the chi, releasing stagnant energy, shaking off the day. You can always raise the hands up. If you've got lung congestion, coughs, colds, very good to raise open here because you're opening the lung channel from here to the thumb. So when you open here, helps to clear the lungs. Shaking back down. So you should set a challenge for yourself and just to do like 5 to 10 minutes of shaking alone and just to increase vibration as you shake so you can go much more speed. And it gets more intense the faster you go. Breathing in. 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 Slow it down. Nice rhythm. Relaxing the body. Speed up again. And slow down. So you can play around with the intensity. Then just let the body become still. Start to sense the energy moving through your hands, through your legs, through your knees, through the dantians. Feel that connection to the earth. Feel the connection to the heavens. Just taking time like this just to pause and just be present. Nothing else matters except for what you're doing right now. Okay, just shake the body. So that's a very simple, basic warm-up, but it does wonders for opening up the body. Again, you can add in some of the other moves that we've done as warm-ups as well over the course of the 6 weeks. And the more you practice that, you get into a flow yourself then of, yeah, I want to do this part of the warm-up, I want to do this bit. But try and work from the head down to the toes to get a complete system going so that your body starts to open up on different levels. Okay, quick drink before we balance the 3 dantians. Okay, so we're going to start to balance the 3 dantians. We're going to stand with our feet shoulder width apart, feet pointing forward, connecting through the kidney point to the ground, connecting from the head to the heavens. Tucking the tailbone in, so you tuck in the tailbone, which flattens out the back here. When you flatten this curve here, you start to open the Ming Men gate of life in the back here. So just by standing, you're actually opening some of the acupuncture points. Sinking down through the feet. Bring the hands in front of the lower dantian. Tuning into the dantian now, sensing with your hands. See if you can feel the energy field. Gently pulsing the hands in and out, just to sense that energy. So after 6 weeks of practice, you should be starting to sense more and more energy in your body. And also remember, the more sensitive you become in your own body, the more sensitive you're going to become to people and different things and environments around you. You may just start to walk into places or meet people and all of a sudden you're just getting information. So with the lower dantian, we're just going to sit down a little bit with the knees. As we breathe in, we're going to rise up and open, breathing in. Exhale, sinking down. Breathe in, open, sitting down, closing. In 3, sinking down. 4, 5, 6, breathing in, rising, opening. In, open. And coming back to holding. Sometimes the simplest of movements like these ones are the most profound in the way they move the energy. Again, the more familiar you become with this, the more space for expansion you're going to have. Taking the hands now up to the middle dantian, facing the palms in towards yourself, just gently pulse on the chi, get a sense of what's going on in the middle dantian. Feel middle dantian, and then just connecting to it. We're going to breathe in and open. Open the middle back, open the chest, open the heart. Sinking down, exhale. Breathing in, opening. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. In. Breathe in. Breathing in, open. Breathe in. Coming back to the center, sensing the chi. Pulse on the edge of the chi. Hands are rising up now to the upper dantian, into the middle between the eyebrows. Breathing in, opening the upper dantian, greater clarity, greater wisdom, intuition, opening, connection to spirit. Breathe in. Watch the slight bending of the legs, sinking down, rising up, all moving from the lower dantian. So this movement here, remember, it's always coming from the lower dantian. Even though we're working with this one here, the movement is generated from here. So keep going, open, sinking. Back down, back to the lower dantian, holding, sensing what's happening in your hands now because your hands have been up in the yang energy. You feel something different. What's the awareness you have in the hands now? Pulse on the edge of the chi now. Gently pulsing in and out, touching on the edge of the chi ball. Now I want you to make a ball with the hands. So right hand on top, left hand on the bottom. I want you to gently open and close. Just pulse on the edge of this ball and see what you sense now. Can you feel the energy? Can you sense the energy ball? Change the hands around. Opposite hand on top. How does it feel when you change your hands? Is it the same? Does it feel different? Pulsing on the edge of chi. Come out to the sides. Just open and close. Moving at an angle. Try and improve your awareness and your sensitivity of this ball of chi. That connection between your hands, like sticky toffee maybe, or chewing gum, whatever way you describe it. Magnetic poles between the hands, and just moving. And now just gently circle. But try to keep the hands connected as they move through this energy ball. Circle. So as your experience grows, you start to be able to sense the energy in everything around you, in the food, in the plants, in the trees, in the people, and relax. So that's a good little exercise to do, to work with the three dantians, and then just to start to hold the energy ball, pulse on the edge of the chi, move it around, get familiar with how it feels. Then you can start to do all kinds of different movements with the energy further down the road. Okay, good. How's the hands feeling now? Body should be loosening up. Chi should be starting to move through the body. Things should be lightening up in the body. If there's any heaviness that you carried from the day, should be getting lighter now. And remember, some days you'll interact with certain people or certain situations and you'll feel energy blocks in your body. And then you can use the Qigong to remove those energy blocks. Okay, so now we're going to go through the full system K form. We're going to have a little quick drink before we do this, always staying nicely hydrated. Then we'll do the full system K form, and let's see how we feel after that. Okay, week 6, Qigong. So let's get our posture started. Feet shoulder width apart, sinking down. I'm going to be sick of me saying this after 6 weeks, but I've got to keep saying it until you get it, and you get it, and you get it, and you go, okay, I just step out into this posture now, and here I am. Feet are grounded, rising from the top of the head. Duality of movement between the heaven and the earth. Connecting to the lower dantian. Becoming present, getting ready for your practice, allowing the monkey mind to settle down, sink into your practice. Slight bend, breathing in, connecting with the heavenly energy, taking it down into the body. Back step. Breathe in, connecting with the heavenly energy, taking it into the body. Exhale. Breathe in. Gather the chi, taking it in, cleansing the body, sinking down. Breathing in, hands are rising, Sinking down, you can slightly bend the knees if you want to work the legs a bit more. Breathing in, pushing from the lower dantian, opening. Sinking from the lower dantian. Center movement, center-led movement all of the time. Breathe in. Get a nice flow going. You can change the speed a little bit if you want. You can bring it up, you can take it down. You can keep it at this nice relaxed pace. Breathing in, rising up. Gather the chi into the body, cleansing, clearing the energy. The more you raise your vibration, the more your awareness and your intuition rises. The more you become into flow with the flow of life. Start to explore the action of Wu Wei, action through non-action, by just doing your daily practice, taking this time to pause, and just allow yourself to practice. Breathing in. Now, you can do two variations here. You can bring your feet together if you want to do this practice. It's a little bit more difficult on the knees, or you can keep them out from here. So from here, we go to the second posture, breathing in, turning, opening the middle back, touching the edges of the universe, sinking back down. Again, being mindful to move from the center, sinking, breathing in, opening, sinking, in, sinking. Breathe in, open, closing, exhale, breathe in, open. Reaching out to the edges of the universe, go after your dreams, grab them, touch them, take them into the body. See that changes you want to happen in your life, grab them, take them, move them into your body. See new opportunities being attracted to yourself. Breathe in, out. Good, back to center. Slight pausing. Body is sinking, then we rise open. Touching the heavens, touching the earth, sinking down, balancing the stomach and the spleen, opening, sitting down. Feel the chi as the hands pass by each other. Open. Every opportunity to be connected to the energy field. Open. Sinking down. Breathing in. Open. Feel that middle back open. Feel the chest open. Feel the heart open. Sink down. Open. Sense the chi here. You connect to the yang energy of the heavens. You connect to the yin energy of the earth. Joining them together. Coming back to center. Bring the feet together. So remember the principles. You want to move this leg, you got to sink into this one. Hands are down. Breathing in through the legs using visualization. Bring the energy up through the kidney channels, up through the legs. Rising up, connecting here. Opening the heart. Rising up on the toes. Push through that kidney channel. Exhale. Feel the chi come through the legs, breathing in, connecting the lower dantian. Follow the breath, follow the breath. Hands open, breath finishes, exhale down. As the breath finishes, the hands reach the bottom area. Breathe in, connect the chi, collect it, opening, open the heart, gratitude, appreciation, love. Exhale. Breathing in, sense that energy connection of gratitude, love, appreciation for life, appreciation for all you people joining me here for the 6 weeks, gratitude and the loving energy. And everybody on this, online course, we're all connected together now through this movement. We have this greater energetic connection. And in one way or another, we're all helping each other along this journey. Breathe in, opening, rising up, sinking down, exhale. Breathe in, move the energy through the legs, rising up the dantian, middle dantian, open, pushing, exhale. Do 2 more times. Breathe in, rising up, open, pushing up, exhale down. One more time, breathing in. Wait for it to arrive here. Take the energy up, open, sinking down. Slight pause before the next movement. Feel the energy in the hands now. A lot of things going on at the moment. Balancing the water, balancing the spine, breathing in, connecting, lengthen the breath. Allow the breath to come all the way up, open, rising up on the toes. Exhale, pushing out. Feel this balanced posture. It's a very strong posture here. Opening all the shoulders, all the meridians in the hands, connecting to the earth, connecting to the heavens. Breathing into the kidneys now. Massage 1, 2, 3. Forward bend, lengthen the spine. Hands down the back of the legs. Open up the bladder channel, bending the knees. Breathing in. Slow, controlled breath. Control the breath. Breathe it in. Hold. Holding the breath here. Creating that lock in the body. Pushing up on the toes. Exhale, sinking down. Move the weight a little bit into the heels if you want here to activate the bladder channel more. Breathe into the kidneys. Massage 1, 2, 3. Forward bend. Open the hamstrings, open the spine. Sitting down. Breathing in, pushing with the legs, moving from the center. Breathing in, open. Connect to the heavens. Rising up, locking that information into the body, strengthening the body, becoming strong with Qigong. Exhale. Breathe in, Massage, 1, 2, 3. Exhale down. Bending the knees, breathing in, up across the back of the head, opening the gates of consciousness, pushing up on the toes. Exhale down. Breathe in, massage the kidneys, 1, 2, 3, and down. Bending the knees again, rising up, breathing in, controlled breath, connecting to the heavens, connecting to the earth, pushing up on the toes. Exhale down. Breathe in, massage the kidneys one more time. 1, 2, 3, forward bend. Sitting down. Let's do one more time. Breathing in, open to your full potential. Feel the power from here, opening to your full potential. Creating that correct energy structure for you to reach your full potential in life. Exhale down. Bring the hands back to center. Stepping out. 1. Little bit wider than shoulder width. I like to do kind of almost a double shoulder width of this to really work the legs. Sitting out. Picking up the golden sun. Holding that golden sun. Feel the energy of the sun. Breathing in. Turning to the left. Opening up. Exhale. Now, if you want, when you turn, you can open this front leg. I tend to keep it turned this way because I'm just used to standing in this posture. But if you want, when you turn, you can open the front foot if it's easier on the hip. And you exhale back, but you have to turn the foot back in then. So breathe in, turning left. Exhale, rainbow energy. So watch this right foot this time. So as I breathe in, I can turn this out. Here. And as I come back, the foot turns in. So that's a little modification if you want to use that for opening the hip a bit more. Breathe in. Feel that yang energy through the head. Exhale. Lift the golden sun, turning. Exhale. In. Exhale. And really feel that as you're coming down. Feel the expansion of your body. Feel the chi energy field around you getting clearer. Breathe in, open. Turning back to center. Rainbow energy surrounding the whole body. Rainbow energy really helps the bones and the bone marrow. Opening. So a lot of Qigong is about visualization as well, visualizing the golden sun. Opening the energy here into the rainbow. Remember, energy follows thought. So as we do all these thoughts and we visualize, that's what we get. Just feel that flowing movement. Start to flow from one movement into the next. I do this movement, the center leads, center turns, I open. Connecting here, rising up. Open. Dropping into the swan, flies over the lake. One, really feel the fluidity of this motion. All the body fluids start to move. Feeling like you're just flying over the lake. Embrace the energy of the bird. Breathing in, exhale. Create pure relaxation in the body. Breathing in, relax. Breathe in the golden energy all around you. Exhale down. Breathing in. Connecting to the heaven and the earth. Realizing your infinite potential. Get lost in this movement sometimes. Coming back to the center, shift the weight into your right leg. Take your left leg in. Hold on the dantian. So remember, for ladies, right hand first, left hand on top. Gentlemen, left and right. Feet together. Big toes touching, heels touching. So now at week 6 level, you should be starting to feel more and more movement, more energetic connection. Should be going deeper in the practice every time. As I say, this is a practice that you can use for the rest of your life, and it's going to give you health benefits on every day. It's going to clear up the emotional pathways. It's going to help to open you up to new experiences. Just holding now, sensing the energy, feel that connection. Place your tongue behind your 2 front teeth and just gently close your eyes now. Just sense that peace in the body. Feel the energy as it moves through the energetic pathways. You now have a medicineless system of healthcare. So you can help yourself on many, many levels. If you feel your energy is draining or things are not going the way you want to, practice more. Reset the energy system. It's like pressing reset. And shake the body out. Very good. So you can see how the practice starts to evolve. Warm up, a little bit of stretching, dantian balance into the form, practice the form. Then we do some nice gentle movements just to slow down everything again. And then you can do sitting meditation practice. You can go on to the other areas that we've shown you over the 6 weeks and just start to build your own daily practice. Sometimes you'll have a half an hour in the day, sometimes you'll have an hour in the day, sometimes you'll have an hour and a half, or we can break it up into different sections and see how you can build that practice over time. But the daily practice is where it's really at. The more that you do this every day, the more energy you will create in the body, the greater your health will become, the less stress you'll have, the less reactive you will be to situations around you, and you'll be able to adapt because you have that chi, life force energy in the body to allow you to become very adaptable to change. Okay, so let's do a little bit of silk reeling just to close through here. So feet shoulder width apart, left hand on the hip, right hand comes up. You're going to let the hand come down, exhaling out, shifting the weight into the left leg, Breathe in, shift the weight to the right. Exhale down. Breathe in, shifting the weight. Exhale down. Breathe in. Exhale down. In. Exhale down. Breathe in. Breathing in. Stopping the hand. Changing hands. Right hand comes down. Here. So even this movement of changing hands becomes a mindful movement. So I don't just drop the hands and go here. So from here, we mindfully place the hands here. Feel that connection here. And then far side opens. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. Shift the weight. Breathe in. Exhale down. Breathe in. Exhale. In. Exhale down. Feel the central nervous system. Everything is relaxing. Feel that peace and stillness enter the body. Shifting, silk reeling, coming back to finish. Bringing the hands back. Shifting the weight into one leg. Coming back. And shaking it off. Okay, great job. So, massage the hands. Favorite time of the evening, gathering the chi, bringing it back into the body. Massage the face. Golden chi moisturizer. Turning back the ears. Massage through the hair. 10 dragons running through the forest. Tapping the head. Gentle tapping, clearing all the meridians in the head. Tapping. Tap the shoulder, loose fist. Tapping. Chest. Kidneys. And shake it off. Okay, well done, everybody. So you're getting to see how you can build a practice in. That's a full hour of Qigong exercise you've just done. And so you can do that every single day. You've got more information in the training as well, so you can take pieces out, you can add it on, you can go for longer. So I want to take the time to say thank you to everybody for joining me on this 6-week journey. The next journey will begin in a week or two. We're going to take you into different standing postures, which are really magnificent for building greater internal energy, creating greater stillness in the body. Going into areas of Qigong, which is a different spiritual energy of Qigong as well. It's more internal work than just physical on the outside. We will do a lot of spinal movements and rotational work. We'll go through a magic morning routine, which will give you a morning routine to do, and some conscious connections and deeper levels of connections through Qigong. So if you're practice now, you're going to take this every single day as best you can and really, really start to build great health for yourself through the practice of Qigong. Qigong has been a gift to me for so long, and it has given me such great health. It's given me the ticket to stay well every single day, and it also gives us the immunity boost that we need in the environment that we're living in at the moment, so you become more resilient to outside invasion. And so your practice of Qigong is vitally important at this stage as well. And as we age as well and we get older, we need to build that Qi up so that we can live this long, full, healthy life. Because the quality of your life is all dependent on how that energy is and how you're feeling. Yeah, you grow old gracefully and you can still move. You know, you can set through many, many different areas of the body. Challenges that show up in your life when you've got vibrant Qi energy in your body, you're able to get through these challenges much better. The more you practice the Qigong, the less emotional, drama that goes on in your world as well. You find that place of stillness. You start to live in the present. You let go of the past. You don't jump into the future. You stay present. You stay connected. So this is the gift of what Qigong can give you. But the key is you must practice. You must practice. Without the practice, it's just like having a book sitting on the shelf and it's just there. The information is over there, but you're not using that information. So you need to get the practice going every single day. So again, thank you so much to everybody for joining me. I do hope you found some benefit from this, and give me some feedback as to how it was for the course for the 6 weeks, how the information was, what changes you've noticed, what benefits you've gained from the practice of Qigong. And I look forward to seeing you all on the next course, and send me on the information if you're interested. And we'll get you hooked up into the next class and we'll take this Qigong journey on the next adventure. So have a great evening, everybody. Again, thank you so much from my heart for everybody for joining, and look forward to seeing you all soon. Okay, thanks a lot. Have a great time.
Thank you, Alan.
Thanks, Tom.
I'll be talking to you.
Yeah, see you soon.